to all the birthdays, the January birthdays out there. Happy birthday, all the January birthdays. It's so wonderful to see you guys. Wonderful. I hope you guys hop in with us for a second or two to say hey, shout out, hey, how y'all doing? Dominique has written this wonderful and awesome book. We're going to bring her on, talk about her book, see how life is treating her, what's going on. We're going to talk a little bit about The Color Purple. Has anybody seen that yet? It is awesome. You got to go see it. The Color Purple is a wonderful musical readaptation of the original Color Purple movie that Oprah Winfrey did so many years ago. Yep, it's a readaptation of that in musical form, and it's awesome. You guys have seen all the clips and all of those things. Yep. Taraji P. Henson, Fantasia Barrino, yes, all of that, and yes, all of them. They're in it, and it's just wonderful. It's very, very, very good. I loved it. I love the new adaptation of it. It's really good. And we'll get into that. Have you guys seen it? Let us know. Let us know your views, what you thought about it. Yay, nay, whatever. What was your favorite part? Let us know what you think about it. Happy anniversary to all the anniversary lovebirds out there. Happy anniversary to my boobs, Marty and his wife. I love you guys to pieces. Love you, love you, love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh my gosh. This marriage thing, guys, it's no joke. It does take work, but when you work it together, it will work. It can and it will work, but it does take work, and it does take two. It does take two. It cannot. I don't know. I'm going to pause to say it cannot work with one, but it works best with two. I got 28, almost 9. I think I can. I know a little something about it. I know a little something about it. We do, yeah. We do a little something. I could say a little something about it. I got almost 30. I could say a little bit of something about it. Yeah. It takes some work, some hard work. Some hard work is good work. Yeah, gotta put some good work in it. But you got to do some work. Gotta do the work. Let me see. We're going to bring Dominique on. Let me see. On the last thing. Okay, now I see. Bring them on camera. I'm going to just press right here. Dominique, join the live broadcast. Add. Boom. Adding. Come on. Is it going? Let's see. Let's see what it's going to do. Okay. Boom. Here we go.
Hey!
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. Yay, we're in business.
Right.
We're in business
Hands
now. Yes, we are in business now. How you doing, lady? What's up with you?
I'm doing good.
Awesome.
Things are good right now.
My little light went out. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Wonderful. Thank you so much for taking out the time to join me on today.
Absolutely.
Look
You
at
said,
it.
I heard you. You said I can't talk about it because I only got 30 years. You can definitely talk about it. You can talk about marriage.
Look, I'm like, I think I can say a little something about it.
You can say what? You said 28, 29. You can say 29 years worth of marriage. So you definitely can talk about it.
OMG, girl, yes. But look back to you. Thank you so much for taking out the time and for saying yes. Let me tell you guys, this has been something. We tried to schedule, was it last week?
I think
Or
no,
2
I
weeks
think it was
ago?
like 2 weeks ago.
2
Yeah,
weeks
2 weeks
ago. And guys, I got COVID.
Oh no!
I got COVID.
I think
Yes.
she must be sick, and I just prayed. And I was like,
Right.
I think she must be
Thank
sick
you
because
so much. Thank you so much. I was so sick. Oh my goodness. And we had scheduled, we went back and forth and we were talking and all of this stuff. And I was like, girl, I don't know because I'm not fit. I didn't even tell you I wasn't feeling good. But we went on a schedule, and then I was just hoping I would feel better. I was just hoping and praying that I would feel better. And then like the day before, I was like, let me just let Dominique know, girl, I'm not going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
And then later that day, I tested and I tested positive. I was like, God dang it. Oh my gosh. So these first few weeks of 2024 have been crazy and rough just for my family. But we'll talk about that another time.
No,
We're going to talk about you. We're going to talk about you and this wonderful book called Hope.
Yes. called Hope.
Called Hope. Let us know all about it.
Um, it is my second book
Yes.
that is out. It just launched on the 10th of January. It is called Hope. Hope, Hold On Paintings. I actually have a copy right here.
Yes.
It's
I
called
love it. I
Hold
love
On,
it.
Pain Ends, and it talks about uh my transition of what I was going through for the past 3 years, I want to say. So it has
Mm,
taken me 3 years to write this book, on and off.
mm,
Um, talks about my divorce, and then it talks about me dealing with depression, and then it talks about
wow.
me going back into a realignment, and then it talks about the death of my ex-husband who passed away
Wow.
in July 24th, 2022. And then it talks about me just reintroducing myself again
Wow.
and just saying, it's been a struggle, but holding on, that pain does end after a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know what? It's such a I look, guys, I have not read this book. I can't wait to get it. It's such a wonderful and awesome testimony. Thank you so much for your bravery and putting pen to paper
Yeah.
and getting this out, getting out everything or most of what you went through
Mhm.
in the form that you did,
Yes.
because so many people can relate in some way to some phase, because that's a lot. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, that's a lot.
Right.
So hope. So there's it's an
Hmm.
acronym. Hope, hold on,
Pain
pain
ends.
ends.
Yes.
When I saw that, I was like, my God, you never even, my daughter, I didn't share this with you. I have a 14-year-old daughter. Her name is Hope.
Oh, wow.
Yes, her name is Hope. I was like, did I tell Dominique my daughter's name is
No,
Hope?
you did not.
No,
Wow.
I did not get to share that with you. Um, hold on, pain ends. What an awesome revelation, and what an awesome faith like sentiment. It's just something that will help give you the faith and the perseverance to hold on, because sometimes it doesn't feel like the pain is
No,
going
it
to end.
doesn't.
So
It
that
doesn't.
that hold on piece, oh
Yes.
my goodness.
Yes.
Oh my
Right.
gosh.
I shared
Thank
within the
you.
book, like, okay, and I told them, like, look, pain doesn't never end. It never ends, right? Because we always go through some type of pain.
Mhm.
However, that pain that you deal with in those particular, you won't have to deal with any longer.
Mhm.
So I always say that to people, like, this pain that you're dealing with right now is not going to last long. That pain does end, but then you'll be a little bit more stronger to handle the next pain, because
Oh,
that's
wow.
what we're here to do. When we pick up our cross and follow Jesus, it's a struggle. It's always a struggle. However, God gives us perseverance. God gives us strength to handle it. And if we just hold on to who He is and what He
Mhm.
has given us, then we are able to know that pain will end after a while, whether it
Yeah.
be on the land of the living or whether it be in heaven with Him. So, yeah.
Wow, that is so, it's so awesome. It's so awesome. Thank you so, so very much for sharing that, for being so transparent. You said it took you three
3 years.
years.
I started writing this when I first got divorced, which was in May of 2020. And I started writing it, and then I went through I started doing business and doing the boss in me. The last time I was on here, I was talking to you about the boss in me,
Yes.
and I was just like in a different place. And I went from there to losing business, actually, and then losing friends and going through a transition and going through depression about that. And then the year after that, so that was 2021. Then the year
Mhm.
after that, in 2022, was the boss in me. So I got business back up and running, and I was finally in a place like, okay, I'm gonna be a single mom. This is gonna be okay. We're gonna figure it out. I ain't signed up for this, but we're gonna make it work.
Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
July of 2022, yes, July of 2022, he passed away.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
Hmm.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it was just like, oh, okay, so I'm really about to be a single parent now.
Right.
However, it talks about me going through the grieving process of that and learning who I am, because I had lost myself for a while.
Yeah. Wow. I can imagine. Can you tell us or how much you want to talk
Mhm.
about um the grieving process of the loss of your marriage?
Um, so I say I grieved twice. I grieved when I
Mm-hmm.
divorced, and then I grieved when he passed away. So the grieving of my marriage was during the divorcing part, and it was hard. It was really hard. I grew up with my ex-husband. His name was Jonathan. I grew up with Jonathan in church. We grew up together. We were literally best friends. We raised two amazing kids together. We were married for 7 years. We were dating since I was 13. Um, we were in minister and training class together. He was a whole
Okay.
theologian.
Yeah.
Like, it was just
Okay.
amazing. And I grieved the relationship during the relationship because it was toxic. Um, and it was just toxic on both ends. Like, I wasn't the best person that I thought I was,
Mm-hmm.
until I grew up and learned, like, okay, I could have did this better. And then he was battling his own demons and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
so I grieved the marriage. Once we got divorced, I grieved it because I was like, oh man, like, I'm losing my best friend of 20
Mm-hmm.
years, like 20
Wow.
years of friendship, 20 years of on and off relationship. And then he is the mother. I mean, no, he's not the mother. He was the father of my
Mm-hmm.
two
Right.
children, my daughter who's 12 and my son who's 10, who's named directly right after him. So it was a struggle. I grieved. I would say it's two types of grief. In the Bible, it says we don't grieve as people of the world because we have hope, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had what I would call a demonic grief when he passed away. When the first time he grieved, when the first time I grieved the marriage, it was like, okay, I'm going through this with God. The second time I grieved, I was going through this by myself. I started
Mm-hmm.
spiraling. I was
Yeah.
going through vices, having different vices. I was going through therapy and everything. And then I became suicidal. And I was like, I
Oh,
can't take this
wow.
any longer. This is too much. Actually, February of, I don't really share this part, but I'm sharing it.
Oh,
February of
oh my God.
2023, actually, I checked myself into a mental institute because I was like, I can't take this no more. It's too much. And I want to live for my children. So I did check
Lord.
myself in, and after that, it was go time. I was like, yeah, I done got this out of my system. I'm good. I'm gonna do what I have to do necessary to grieve properly. I For so many times we hear, like, don't go to them pity parties. My pastor was like, no, attend the pity party because
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna show up on you, but give
Yeah.
yourself some time. Tell
Okay.
somebody, just like you go to a party you don't want to go to. My
Mm-hmm.
pastor was like, call somebody and say, hey, come get me out this party at 12 o'clock, but attend the pity
Okay.
party and allow
Okay.
yourself to go through that transition. And my pastor was an amazing help during the time of the grief of losing my ex-husband,
Amen.
my covenant partner, I would say. And he was an amazing go-to person, Christian counseling, everything. And he actually helped me a lot with that process. And my family, they came through and took the kids sometimes and let me cry and they let me get through it. And then my mom would be like, all right, it's 1 o'clock, grief party over, let's go. Let's go do
Okay.
something. And
Okay.
it was a process. It's a big process, a huge process, but it's necessary. I would
Yeah.
never tell anyone don't grieve. Like, you have to go through the process and don't
Yeah.
skip no steps. So yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that because just like you said, we grow up with all of these traditional things, sayings and beliefs,
Right.
and they're not the best and they may have worked for some people sometimes or what have you,
Right.
but they don't work anymore
Right.
or
Right.
we're
Yeah.
learning that they're not
Right.
working or they're not working like they used to, or whatever. Something has
Right.
changed. We have changed as people, or whatever the case may be, but we have to do better. So I think, you know, a part of our mental health, because we all have mental health, is how we handle it, whether it's the greatest, or, you know, whether we make it good, or, you know, it's bad. So we want to make it the best that we can.
Right.
So like books like yours and sharing of your experience will help us to be better in
Yes.
handling the transitions that our life that happens in our life. And it happens. Things happen, and we can't necessarily change them. We
Right.
can't change them. They just happen. So just like you're saying, and thank you so much for saying and for sharing and for your transparency, that it happens, and you have to attend. It's life. You have to show, you know, you're going to be there. It's like how, but the how to of it all is like the part that we
Right.
sometimes we don't know how do I show up? What am I supposed to do?
Right.
How long should I stay?
Right.
Like the party. How long should I stay in the pity party? How, or, you know, and there might be someone who comes along and says, you know what? Maybe pity party isn't the word. Maybe it's something else. I don't, whatever you do,
Right.
but show up for it, be there for it, acknowledge it for what it is, but don't stay.
Right.
Don't stay stuck. You know
Yes.
that, don't stay stuck. Go, you know, do it, and don't stay in it, you know, like you shared, you know, and so many times we've often heard and shared with one another. You got to be connected to, connections are so important, because those are the people, you know, who will help come around you and pull you up, you
Yes.
know, pull you out, like your mom,
Yeah.
like your friends, you know. Okay, it's 1 o'clock. Okay, well, you know, today we're going to do this, we're going to do that, you know, and they help in those times when it's time to stop, you know. It's okay,
Right.
this is it, we've
Yeah.
done that long enough, it's time to move on to something else. So oh my gosh, thank you so much for such a book of just great strength and great, you know, and that's what you've written it for, and I'm sure that the reader will get all of that,
Yeah,
will get
my
just
prayer
all
for
of
the
that.
book is literally that when people read the book, I want them to know that you really can make it out of anything. It doesn't matter what it
Mhm.
is. My story is just my story. Your story is your story. I said, I think it was like a year ago. I have dealt with so much. I'm only 34 and I've been divorced. I've dealt with the what I would call widow. I've dealt with suicidal ideation. I've dealt with depression. I've dealt with homelessness. And that's my story. And I believe that God has allowed me to go through all of this um, for a purpose, you know, to share my story and to tell people like you still
Mhm.
can make it out of anything. Like God can
Yeah.
really bring you out of anything if you just trust and believe in who He is. And the word says in Romans 10, if you trust on the Lord, He will not bring you to shame. So I totally understand that sometimes we may feel shameful. Sometimes we may feel like, Lord, you got me out here looking crazy. Because
Right.
I said I have some moments. I tell my friend, like my one of my close friends, I tell her all the time, like, the Lord got me out here looking stupid. And I have to be reminded, like, nope, He will not bring me to shame. He will not humiliate me. So I definitely believe like what we go through, it may be different. However, the word still remains the same. That's the good thing about it. The word never changes. And what that means
Right.
is God can bring you through it. Doesn't matter
Yes.
what it is, He can bring you through
Yes.
it.
Absolutely, absolutely. I echo that. I echo that in my prayer today. That is exactly what I was saying, and it may have been, I don't know, taken the wrong. I don't know, but I'm like, everything that we have, that we face, I just pray that God gets the glory out of it. Everything,
Absolutely.
you know, from strokes, from migraines, backaches, whatever it is. Of course, I'm not saying that we can't be healed from those
Right.
things. I'm not saying that at all, not at all, but all of the everything that happens to us, COVID, whatever it may be, hip replacements, all whatever those things might be, God, you get the glory out of it. I lived through it. If I when I lived through it, or as I lived through it and come out of it, God will get the glory about
Absolutely.
that thing, whatever that is, whatever that looks like, you know. So I feel that. So God be praised about that. So your release date was January 10th.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank
And
you.
we were trying to get this interview done before that
Yeah.
so that, you know, you guys could run out and
Right.
get the book on the 10th. But God be praised. The release date happened and people came out and got the
Yes.
book prayerfully. Do you have any book signings
I
lined up,
do.
or what do you have?
I have a
Okay,
book signing coming on March the 23rd. We decided to push it
awesome.
back until March the 23rd because, you know, in Baltimore, the snow is just disrespectful. So we don't want no pushback, no nothing. So we are having a book signing on March the 23rd. I will have books there. If you have not purchased the book, for those that are ready, like, no, I want to read it and I want to get in there and have a conversation about it, because I will have a panel with me so that we can talk
Okay,
about the book and talk about what
yeah,
hope means for everyone, for different people. So you can still get the book. It is on, I'm going to say, all platforms, because it literally is. It's on Amazon. It's on Google Play. It's on Apple Books. It's in Barnes and Noble.
yeah,
It's on Smashwords. It's on a lot of platforms, and I'm totally humbled and honored that it is able to be on those platforms, number one. And
yeah.
I hope everyone goes and get this book and just let God minister to you through it. So yeah.
Yes, 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 yes. Well, we are so excited. I'm so excited for you.
Thank
Congratulations,
you.
congratulations, a million times over. And I know that people will, that your message will resonate with so many people that you will still like 10, 20, however many years away from now, that you will still get the feedback, the great feedback. Thank you so
Amen.
much, everybody who's watching. Let me just put a pin in it
Yes.
real quick to just thank everybody who's watching, who's coming in. Share this interview, share this video, if you will. Tag somebody, share, and all of that. Tag Dominique, tag myself. Thank you so much. Tag Chat with Kat and Friends. Thank you so very much. This will be uploaded on my YouTube channel as well, and I will share the information and dates for Dominique's book signings and where we can get the book. So if we want to purchase your book, you just said, so is it in any brick and mortar shops? Because did you say, is it at
Um,
Barnes and Noble just
it's
yet?
in Barnes and Nobles. I'm not sure if they are carrying it in there specifically, which ones. I am gonna try to get some
Okay.
in the store itself. However, if you go on Barnes and Noble .com, well, I think it's bnn.com, you can get it from there. You
Okay,
can get a hard copy
awesome.
from Amazon, a hard copy on Google Books,
Awesome.
and yeah. So yeah. If you go right to my
Awesome.
site, actually,
Hmm.
I am Dominique dot square dot site. My daughter said you got a lot of dots in there. You got to bring it together. I'm gonna figure it
What
out.
she
I was
the
like,
young
okay, Jelani.
generation they'll hook you up and
Right,
let you know.
I know. So it's on I am Dominique dot square dot site. And if you go in there, it says hope, and it'll direct you directly to all of the links that you can order the book through.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. Wow, what an awesome title and an awesome book. That was the premise behind me naming my daughter Hope. She gave us hope at the time when, oh my gosh, there was a lot going on. But
Amen.
God be praised. May your book minister to trillions. We're just going to
Amen.
speak that over. May it minister to trillions. And we're so thankful that you're still here. We're so thankful that God just covered you during your period of overwhelmingness. We'll just your period of overwhelmingness, and you're still growing.
Yes.
God be praised for your youth and your
Thank
womanhood. And we're so thankful that you have just such a great covering and your pastor and your parents and your
you.
village
Yes.
that is covering you right now and your children. So we just pray Godspeed over your life, over everything that you're doing right now, over look all the businesses that are
Amen.
coming out of whatever you're doing and you're planning. I know that that it's just great, and God is just has his hand over your life. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you guys for the hearts. Thank
Thank
you for
you.
this interview. I will have all of Dominique's information on my channel and on Chat with Kat and Friends. You guys like, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff. You know how it is. You know how we get down. This is my first show of 2024, and there will be more pop-ups. There will be more shows, so you guys subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, Dominique. God be praised, and God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Did you have anything else that you wanted to share before I blow it all? I'm like, bye. But before
Oh
I...
no, nope, I'm moving by your speed.
Wait a minute. The color purple. I did want to get into that. So how did you
Oh,
like the color
so
purple?
I did. I went to go see it twice actually. My good friend Janie had did like a preview for it, and so
Uh-huh.
she actually she gave me tickets for my birthday. My birthday is December 22nd, so she
Happy
gave me tickets for my birthday.
birthday.
She gave me tickets for my birthday, and that was amazing. So we went there, and then on Christmas Day itself, I took my mom for Christmas, and
Awesome.
I was actually surprised about it. I was expecting. I knew it was a musical. I knew that. I was expecting it to be a little bit like the first one, so I was a little nervous because the first one was a little traumatic for me.
Yeah.
However, but this one was actually amazing. I believe
Yeah.
Fantasia and
Mm-hmm.
what's her name? Taraji, they did
Mm-hmm.
amazing
Yeah.
in this movie. So I actually liked it. I wasn't a big fan. I'm not a big fan of Color Purple.
Right.
However, the movie itself did make me be like, okay, this is pretty good. And since I'm a dancer, the choreography was on point. So
Awesome. Awesome. I'll say the same. I'll say the same. I loved it too. I haven't seen it twice, however, but I did love it. It was, I did not know it was a musical. I didn't know it was a musical, so I was not expecting all the
right,
singing, but I loved it. It was very lighthearted. I loved that it was not as like edgy, right? Because it was, yeah.
yeah.
So I loved it. I love the fact that it was so much music. I love Fantasia. Look, and I was trying to get the other young lady's
I know
name,
it's
because I can
Danielle.
only, is it
I think her name is Danielle, I believe.
Taraji, let's see. It says, I'm looking at the film stars, Taraji P. Henson, Danielle Brooks. What does that say?
Yes,
Coleman Domingo. Y'all, I
Danielle
don't have my
Brooks.
glasses
Yes,
on. Sorry. Yes.
yes,
Fantasia Barrino, and it's a couple other names there as well.
yeah.
But I loved it. Did you guys see The Color Purple? Oh, somebody said, I'm proud of you. Thank
Thank
you guys.
you.
Thank y'all. Thank you so
I can't
much.
see
That's
no comments.
Rosa,
Oh, there we go. I was
Rosa
looking for comments.
Wingate.
Oh, it's my grandmother.
Oh,
Hi,
thank you,
grandma.
Miss Rosa. Oh, thank you, Grandma. Grandmas will show up for you
Listen,
all the time, okay?
that's my baby right
They
there.
show up. Look, they riders. Hey, hey, Snoop. Hey, hey, T. Thank you. Thank you, cuz. Thanks, y'all, for showing up. But yes, I love The Color Purple. This time around, much more. Like, I would see this again. Like, the other Color Purple, I would only, like, watch that. Like, there's, like certain movies I would only watch once. And the other Color Purple, like, that was, like, a one-timer
Yeah.
for me. Kind of like, what was another one timer? Like, what's love got to do with it? That was like a one timer for me. Like Precious. Yeah, I
Maybe
don't
because
do
I
like,
am a huge fan
ooh,
of I cannot think of her name right now. Oh my God, it escapes my
Tina
mind.
Turner.
Yes,
Tina Turner.
not Tina Turner, but the one who played Tina Turner.
Oh, I don't
I can't think of her
know.
name. But I
It's
beloved
scrolling for
beloved
me.
was the one. Yes, beloved was a one timer for me. I could not
Yeah,
get
that's a
enough of
one
it. Yeah,
time.
that's a one timer for me.
That
But
was a
I
one
actually
timer.
loved What's Love Got to Do with It only because who played Tina? Angela Bassett.
Angela
That's her name.
Bassett.
Yes,
Okay,
because
yes,
I
Angela
love
Bassett.
Angela Bassett. I think she's an amazing actor.
Yeah.
So that it's me and my best friend who's actually on here, Kathy. We are movie people. We will watch movies
Okay.
and then we would dissect it. Like, girl, what you think about this? What you think about this? So I'm a movie person. I love movies. We
And
go to the movies
see,
and then we have like a whole dialogue after it.
you
Like,
talk.
what do you think the Lord was trying to tell us in this movie? This is us. This is our conversation.
And
So
see, I am too, but it was just a little bit too rough. I didn't like the beating part, and I don't like to watch all of that, so much.
yeah.
So that took me out. That just
I
took
think
me out.
I think I didn't like the beating part, and because I've
But
dealt
I
with
do love
domestic
her.
violence, it was kind of like hard to watch. But at the end, I was like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Right. That's true. That's
yeah.
true.
So, but I love seeing what she had gone through, and I believe like
Yeah.
her story was actually a good the behind the movie, like the storyline was a good storyline. I've been through this, and you didn't even know I was going through this while I'm up here singing and dancing and performing for you guys, and I had to go through all this. So I think that part was good. Uh
I'm here. I just had to step away
oh.
for a second. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I had to
So
step away for a second. Yes, that's true. Because there was triumph. There was triumph
right.
in there. So it did speak volumes to that. Yes. Look, and your girl Kathy say, I love movies. Look, and
Yes.
I do too.
Yes.
I am I'm a movie girl, but yeah, and all the stuff surrounding The Color Purple, didn't want to get too much into that, but it is a great movie. So if you guys haven't seen it, go and see it. Go and see it. I was all bawling at the end when Fantasia was singing. I
Yeah.
was like, I was all crying.
That is
I was like,
hilarious.
yes, I am somebody.
That's funny. That is funny. I'm the same
I
way
was all
though.
crying
I
at
am
the
the
end.
same way. I be crying at movies. I'm a big at first I used to love action movies. And the older I became, now I'm such a love movie. I love movies and romance and all
Yeah,
that. So I'm into that now and movies that speak like amazing movie that just came out that I went there. I done seen this movie about 3 times. I went with my best friend, then I took my mom, and then I went again. It's called oh, I cannot think. It's a good movie. It's called Shift. It's called Shift. That is
shit.
an amazing
Oh,
movie.
that, that's with Hart, Kevin Hart.
No,
It's
no, no, no.
that's
That's
not
called
the Kevin Hart
no. That one is called Lift. That's on
list.
Netflix. That was good too. I did watch that.
Okay,
But no, it's called Shift. It's in the
shit.
movie. It talks about this young man who pretty much the enemy is like messing with him,
Oh
and he's like the enemy
wow.
put him in like a spot where he has to be somebody laughing. Yes. When he gets like shipped over and the enemy is like, you either gonna work for me or I'm gonna make your life pretty much hell. And
Oh
it's an
wow.
amazing movie and it talks about pretty much just this what we're dealing with now. So it's an amazing
Wow.
movie.
And it's called Shift.
It's called
Wow.
Shift.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. And see, I'm a movie person too, and I love Netflix is my friend. I cozy up with Netflix and I sit down and I just veg out on stuff. I just finished. What am I watching now? Now I'm watching. But I thought I watched this before. As I'm like watching through episodes, and now I can't even think of it. It's like
Uh,
the last survivor. The guy is the president.
oh, I
Like
don't
the
know.
Capitol blew up, and now he's the president. Survivor.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't even think of the name of it,
So it's like
but
episodes. I'm not an episode person. I don't.
yeah, it's episodes. It's episodes. The Maid was good. I mean, we could go on and on, but you guys, I'm sorry. Yes, look, your girl Cassie's like, I love
Yes.
movies too. I mean, in this day and age, I think the last movie that I did go to the movies to see was The Color Purple, and it was amazing. I had a
Okay.
great time and loved that. Me and my mom and a few of us went one weekend. Yeah, one weekend we went to go see that, and it was fun. I liked
Good.
it. So if you guys haven't seen it, we putting the plug out for The Color Purple. Go on out there, Black cast. It's all
Right.
good.
Absolutely.
Go see it. Great filming, great show, great showmanship. Go out there and see it, barring all the other stuff that's going on. You know
Yeah.
what you going to do. Go out there, get Dominique's book,
Yes. Here
order
it
it online, get it from Amazon. Come
is.
on, Hope. Say the
Hold
what
on,
the
pain ends.
hold,
Hold on, pain
hold
ends.
on pain,
Yep.
hold
Written by
on
me and
pain
it's
ends.
forwarded by my pastor, Bishop C. Guy Robinson. So definitely look
Yes.
into it.
get out there and get her book. We know that you will be tremendously blessed, whether you're going through anything or not. Gift it to someone. Hey, Valentine's Day is coming up. Just give it just to be given. Because it's a blessing. Give a blessing to somebody. Be a blessing to somebody. Gift it to someone. Gift it to yourself. I mean, just do the daggone thing.
Right.
That's it. Happy birthday, Dominique.
Thank
We're
you.
a little late, but
Little
happy birthday
sympathy.
anyway. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much. Thank you so much for joining us on today. I will have all of her information in my YouTube channel. You guys subscribe to Chat with Kat and Friends. Hit me up on my Facebook page and Emerging to Wellness as well. Y'all will see something coming forward on Emerging to Wellness consultation services. Yep, your girl is coming up and coming out. We'll be sending out services to you guys soon. So thanks so much, and let us know what else you have coming up. Y'all will see what Dominique has coming up and coming out forward on Chat with Kat and Friends Facebook page and YouTube channel. You'll hear more from Dominique coming
Yes.
up. We'll check with y'all later. Thanks for joining, everybody. We appreciate you so much. Love
Love you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.